Hi friend, welcome to my channel. If I told you there were two simple words that could completely shift the way women see you, would you believe me? And magic words. But when spoken with confidence and intent, they have power to change everything. And I'll show you exactly how to them. Imagine for a moment that your magic words alone, could completely change the way a woman perceives. Few words so simple, yet a powerful fool that they leave a lasting impression. What if I told you that massmen these words not because a complicated but because they didn't fully understand the impact? Today, I'm going to break it all down for talking about a straightforward phrasey fat when used right way instantly said. So part not about tricks or gimmicks, it's about embracing a mindset that naturally draws women to you. These twee words hold a unique, kind offer, not kind that forces or manipulates, but kind that inspires respect and admiration. These parts, they're already a part of common mistakes. Your vocabulary, you Z's need to learn how to house them intentionally. That's sexically what I'm going to show you in this video. Before we go any further, let me ask you for a quick favor. If you find this content helpful and want more insights like this, hit like button, subscribe. It's a simple way to support the channel and ensure I can keep bringing you value. Totens form your interactions. So, can I count on you for that? Right, let's not waste any time. Let's get into what makes these two words so impactful and how they can change the game for you. Let's talk about where many men go. Picture this. You're having a conversation with a woman and it's unclear about what you want. Something like whatever you prefer rhyme with. Anything at first glance might seem impolite, but her right sends the massage at it. You're unsure of yourself. And let's be honest, uncertainty's one of the fastest ways to lose a woman's interest. Women are naturally drawn to men want what they want and aren't afraid to press yet. Another common mistake is being overly accommodating. Always spewing her wants above your own might seem like the right thing to do, but often backfires best. It gives the impression that you're trying to hard to please her, and that can come across. The truth is, being indecisive or overly flexible, your unintentional idiom, your own light instead of standing out. Assuming who's confident and self-assured, you risk blending into the background. But don't worry, this is a thing you can change. I'm going to show you how. Now, let's sunk over the heart of this concept. Simple words that can completely shift though you're perceived by women's words there. I want at first glance. They may seem ordinary, but when spoken with purpose, they hold incredible power. Want isn't just a phrase, it's a statement of content. I use that clear about your desires and confident to express them. It's this speech that women truly want to. This clarity is magnetic because it reflects Dean's as a quality that stands out on a world where many people shy away from being direct. Think about it. When you say, I want, you're not leaving room for guesswork or hesitation. You're making your intentions known in a way thoughts, both bold and respectful. This isn't about binge demanding or overbearing. It's about showing the comfortable in your own skin and willing to take the let's break it down further. A woman hears Huian. She interprets it as a signal for strength and direction. It signals sort. You're someone knows what they are after and isn't afraid to take action. It's not just through word stem solves, but the energy behind stem creates an impact. Now you might be thinking, how can Thomas so simple make a difference? Themes where lies and how rare it is to hear someone speak with this level. Most people hesitate second. Guess themselves or try to be overly accommodating when you say, went your immediate listening yourself apart from Thibet. Knowing these words is just the first step. The real magic happens when you learn how to use them in your daily interactions. Whether it's a skinksy mo, it's stating your preference, or even expressing your goals. These words can reshape how people respond to you. So, how do you apply this in real-life situations? That's where we're going. Tucker, I'll show you exactly how to. Grade I want into your conversations in a way that feels natural and impactful with me because this is where things just interesting. Let's get into how you can use I want in real-life situations. I completely changed the way you examples interact with women. These pamples will show Yahoo. A simple shift in your words can lead to a big changing results. First, let's talk about approaching women imaging. You meet someone you're interested in. Instead of saying something indecisive like if you, I want we could hang out sometime. You look her in the eye and say, I want to take you to this free dated difference. This constant is clear and intentional. It leaves no room for confusion about what you were asking for. You're showing her that you've made a decision and you're confident about. Next, let's consider how you can use Seth's 1. Building interest instead of beating guard, the bush or waiting for the perfect moment. You can be direct 4x impulse, say I want to get to know you better. How about we grab café this week? This approach isn't zistadot, it's also forcing because it's so and genuine. Terrorist women appreciate this kind of clarity because it removes the guesswork and lets them know where you stand. Now, let's uplift this concept to relationships. Whether you're just starting to date Sumion or you're in a long-term relationship, Uint can be a powerful tool for expressing your feelings and intentions. Instead of saying whatever you'd like, is fine, try I want to spend more time with you this weekend. How about we plan something special together? Not only does this show that you value her, Boutique also positions you as someone who takes the initiative. Offering this without expectation can help stress desto someone who might otherwise not be thinking about it. But here's the thing, it's not just what you, it's also how ooze it. When you say I want, it's important to speak with confidence and tone. The idea is to convey strength without coming across as soft pairing. For instance, if she has a different idea or can't commit to yours, respond with understanding. You might say, no problem, let's figure out what works best for both of us. Skip's idea that you are prepared to most of the situation. What makes this approach so effective is its versatility. You can use I want in big, like asking someone on a date, or in smaller everyday interactions, like expressing your preferences in a conversation. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes, and the easier it is to build connections based on mutual respect and understanding. Sayers. What I want you to take away from this. The words I want are not just about getting what you are, about communicating with clarity and intention. When you use them thoughtfully, you'll now only attract more interest. BTO also start to notice a shift in how people respond to you overall. And that's where the real transformation bangs. Okay, now, let's address some off Gymport. Well, the phrase you is powerful. How you use it matters just as much as words themselves. It's easy to misinterpret confidence if it's not delivered with the right, and that's something we absolutely want to avoid when you say fluent. The goal is to dominate the conversation or make everything voodoo. Confidence is about knowing what yend and expressing it clearly, but when you disregard the other person's feelings or perspective, difference lies in your tone and delivery. For example, let's say yelling want us to go out this weekend. If you say it with a demanding tone or an air of entitlement, it's likely to push them away. You say it with asterisk inviting tone, becomes a statement of interest, then in order. That's the balance you need to strike. Firm yet approachable. It's also important to show that while you are clear about what you want, you're open to input. Imagine, says, she's busy, or suggest an oath or plan. Instead of pushing back, respond with understanding. You might say something like, that's okay. It's what works better for you. This shows you respect their choices while still maintaining your own confidence. Using you want is as much about creating space for the other person as it is about expressing yourself when you're honest and directed. Courage is her to-do thesis. This isn't just attractive a foundation for a relationship built on mutual respect. Another thing to keep in mind is that your tone sets the mood forth. A friendly, calm, and steady tone will always win over something that feels rushed or forceful. Remember, the goal is to show that self-assured, not shrinking fence is attracted because it feels safe and steady, not because it overpowers other person. Finally, don't forget that it is just about stating your preferences. It's about showing intentional and thoughtful. It's about being decisive without being gimflical. Using this approach, you're not only making you're creating an opportunity for many. The key takeaways. This confidence doesn't mean ignoring the other person's needs. Means respecting your desire. Sanders. When you find that balance, you'll notably stand out. Bootul also build connections that are stronger and make it endies. And if they are stronger and mediocre, the key to co-ways this confidence with those keys. This key takeaways, which they spend up / other sectus when they /mead / with key / bl well / unileftics with fiscator. Well, Ardo sad well less with you, I could be asterisk. Like K we like calf, like we can you to make it some more genome. Alright, now it's time to put this into practice. I'm challenging you to start using the phrase I want, at least 5 times a daffer, the next week. Might sound simple, but the impact is massive. I'm not talking about just saying it casually. I want you to be intentional with it. Whether you're making plans with friends, talking to women, or even everyday situation, use one to express your desires clearly and confidently. By doing this, you'll quickly see how thismal change starts. Shape the way people respond to you. At first, you may feel a bit bite and uncomfortable or unsure. Do you trust me? Normal. It's not about buying perfect right away, it's about pushing yourself to be more direct, more adhesive, more confident with your work. Words more you practice, the more will become. What you'll notice over time is that people will start to treat you differently. You'll get more respect. They'll see you as someone knows what they want and isn't afraid to go after. Women in particular will find this level of clarity and self-assurance really attractive. You'll no longer be someone who waits for permission or approval. You'll be the person who mixed, and that's a game share. It's not just about us singing the words, it's about building a mindset. When you start consistently saying, I want to you feel more empowered in every area of your life. Whether it's in social situations, work, or relationships, you'll begin to notice people gravitate toward you because they are projecting confidence and direction. Though a rest challenge, next week use one at least 5 times a day. Track how you'll feel. Notice how people respond. You'll start to realize that something as simple as this can make a huge difference in how you carry yourself and how others see you. By the end of the week you'll feel more in control and more confident. You didn't, and you've seen the change of Flanders. Why this works. So take action, start practicing, and see for yourself. Silo. Powerful this can be. Alright, let's wrap this up and wreck thing we've occurred today. Remember 2 words, we're accusing on. I want to game share when it comes to how you present yourself. They reflect confidence, clarity, and decisiveness. Aren't just words, it's a theoristant of who you are and what you'd stand for. They show that you're innate, afraid to go after to what you desire, and that you're capable of leading with oddity. It's not about being selfish or dismissive of others, but about being direct and confident. The beauty of fusing NAND is that it doesn't just help you discuss what you want to create or tunes for. Genuine communication, mutual respect, and when you're practicing it, you'll start noticing a shift in the way people respond to you. Nowhere's the important part. Don't just watch this video and forget about it. It's time to take action. Start incorporating I want to your daily life. Use it in conversations, when making plans, when expressing your desires. And see how it transforms the way you connect with people. Go to everything you need to make a real. So, the next step is up to your action. Now, try using I want at least 5 a day for the next week. Track your progress and pay attention to people react. I guarantee you, utter change in how they perceive you and how you feel about yourself. Practice this for a week. Come back and let me know how it's worked for you. There you go. I'd love to hear from you below and tell me how you plan to use want this week. I'm really curious. Know how you're going top it in your and forget. All like a video and subscribe to the channel. Doing so, you're helping support the content and it allows me to continue bringing you more value. So, take a moment now to comment, like, and subscribe. Keep practicing and remember, the more confident you are in expressing your desires, the more respect and attraction you'll draw. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.